All right, y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am officially back on the channel. Today is Sunday, November 10th. Sunday, November 10th. I've been off the channel for quite some time, dealing with a lot of personal stuff, but I am back. I am going to be doing things a little different, but I'll explain a little later. I'm doing a delivered catering order right now. I told you I only do like 1 or 2 jobs on the weekend. I'm just going to do this job. It's a high-paying job, and then I have to share my experience with Dlivrd as well. So anyways, my video is going to be a lot shorter. Going to get right to the point, very direct. I am so laser focused right now. I'm building my business. I'm moving away from gig apps, and I'm going to share everything that I'm doing and why I had to take a break, and I still need to take a break. I will be posting, but it won't be long videos. All right, you guys, I am pulling up to the Freebirds. I did get a bit of the runaround, but I'll tell you after this order. So I'm not gonna show a lot. I just want to update you guys, let you know I'm back on the channel, and I will tell you, I have a story to tell you about Dlivrd, and that's pretty much it. All right, you guys, just picked up. It's a huge order. We've been doing a lot of orders like this all week. So Dlivrd's been absolutely on fire. That's what I'm taking. It's about 5 boxes. And there's 2 other helpers that showed up, drivers. So it's 3 of us total. It's crazy. So this is the other 2 vehicles. We're all loaded up and we are headed to the Alamo Dome. So I'm not gonna record much of it. I've done this order before. Great paying order. All right, man, y'all ain't gonna believe what's going on. This is the perfect video to vent about Dlivrd catering. I love Dlivrd, but man, this is absolutely insane. So anyways, I'm headed to the drop off. When I get there, I'll have plenty of time to explain what's going on
later.
All right, guys, so this is where we're going. We're going to the Alamo Dome. I have delivered here before, and if you guys remember, the last time I delivered here, it took a while to get a hold of the customer. So I didn't know where to go, but apparently one of the drivers that I'm working with delivered here yesterday and told me to go to lot C. So this is a mess. I'm going to explain it as quickly as possible what's going on, and then I'll tell you about my other experience, and that'll be it. But yeah, this is where we're going. The Alamo Dome. It's a very, very big order. All right, y'all, so this is lot C I'm pulling up to, and we may be waiting here for some time, and we may not. We'll see. I'm gonna explain what's going on, and then can I get in right here? This is lot C right here. Oh man, this is a mess, y'all. Total mess. All right, y'all, I am practicing so much patience right now. Some of you guys would be absolutely livid when I tell you what happened right now. So I might even have to share the other Dlivrd experience on a different video, which I think I'm gonna do that because this might be kind of long. So I am currently at the Alamo Dome. I am parked, and I just found out something else that just got me to the boiling point. So anyways, let me deal with this. I'm gonna get this food dropped off. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened, and this is 100% why I'm focused on my business. I ain't trying to do gig apps no more. I'm trying to run my business and get clients through my business and not deal with third-party delivery gig apps. I'm done with it. Done with it. So this is the motivation that I need to push my business forward. So, oh man.
2,000 years later.
All right, you guys, I'm back on the highway. The food is not delivered. I am headed to another location. It's about 9 miles away from the Alamo Dome. So, oh man, I'm gonna have to vent on this one. All right, y'all, I am at the drop off. I am at the Embassy Suites, right next to the airport. So, oh man. This was bad, y'all. This was bad. I'm not gonna record this because I'm very heated right now. There you go. right, y'all, done with that order. Finally, the order started at 11:30. That was the pickup time. It is 1:30 right now, 1:30. So a total of 2 hours of my time to do that order. So anyways, let me get home. I'm about to get home, watch some football, but I'm gonna explain what happened today. I had intentions of telling you the other experience, but I'll save it for a different video. I'm trying to shorten my video, so let me get home real quick. All right, y'all, I just made it home. I just want to end this video really quick and tell you what happened. So this was an absolute disaster. This was probably the worst Dlivrd catering order I ever done. I was going to share my other experience that was bad, but this one, it takes the cake. So I accepted the order yesterday. It was for $98. I'm like, okay, cool. That'll be my one job for the day. I like to do 1 or 2 on the weekend. Oh, and also it said that it was multiple drivers picking up, which I hate that, and that has to do with the other story I have to tell you, but I'll save it for another video. I hate when they have multiple drivers. It's always a disaster. So today I roll out, and the first mishap was the pickup address was wrong. It took me to the wrong location, which was about 15 miles out of the way. I get to the location, I realize this is wrong. I have to Google the location based on the name of the store. It was Freebirds, and I later found they update the order, and it shows that it's an order that's closer to my house. So basically I drove like 15 miles out of the way for no reason. Okay, I'm like, so I complain about it. They send me a second order for an additional $15. So they're like, okay, we'll pay you $15 for that. Okay, cool, that's $1 per mile. So I go to the original pickup. I made it on time. I always leave early, so I made it on time, right? I was supposed to be there at 11:30. I got there at 11:31. The other driver was already there, and it's a driver that I've worked with multiple times. He's awesome. He's always on time, hard worker. I was like, okay, cool. This gonna go smooth because me and him done orders together before. Everything goes smooth. So the store, they're still packing everything up. It was a huge order, and it took about maybe 10 minutes for them to finish up. So I load up my van, I take 5 boxes. The other guy took like 3 or 4 boxes. And then there's a third driver that showed up. She showed up late. She was like 10 minutes late. She had the same information I had. She went to the wrong location. So I told her, hey, hit them up, let them know that, you know, you went out of your way so you can get paid. So it's total of 3 vehicles. I did not know that. And Dlivrd does not provide that information. They don't let you know how many drivers. It just said there's multiple drivers, which makes no sense. The second thing is I don't have any communication with them. I don't know who the drivers are. So if I show up and nobody's there, I have nobody to contact. I have to go through Dlivrd, and they have to, you know, reach out to the other drivers. They don't tell you how many drivers. It just says multiple drivers. So it could be 4 drivers, it could be 3, whatever. So we were about to leave. You know, if she showed up a little bit later, we would have took off with everything, and she would have showed up and had nothing. And that's happened before. I've had that happen before when I did an Amazon delivery. So we all load up, and the driver's like 20 miles away. The order says that we're dropping off at the Alamo Dome. As I'm on my way to the Alamo Dome, so I'm about 7 minutes out from the Alamo Dome, I get a call. It's Dlivrd. I'm like, what's going on? What do they want? So I answer, and they're like, the person I was talking to, I could barely understand them. Their English was very broken. But they're asking me, can I take the food back? All the way back to the store. And wait at the store until 1:30. So it's about a little past 12 o'clock. And they want me to take all the food back to the store, to Freebirds, and wait at the store for like an hour, and then leave at like 1:15 to deliver it. Or no, they want me to deliver it by between 1:15 and 1:30. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Because I asked, like, what's the pay? Like, how much extra money I'm gonna get for that? $20. I said, no, I'm in a huge cargo van. The gas is very high. I have commercial insurance. I need more than $20. You want me to drive almost another 20 miles back to the store, sit there and wait, and then go all the way back to the Alamo Dome? No, that doesn't make any sense. And then, so I asked him, why am I going back? You know, if I have the food, why don't I just wait at the drop-off? Oh, they're gonna try to keep the food warm or something like that. I said no. I said, I'm keeping it warm. I have it covered. I'm keeping it warm. There's nothing they could do, you know, that I can't do. So, and this is a huge order. So they want all 3 drivers to go all the way back to the store just to try to keep the food warm, wait, and then go back to the Alamo Dome. So all 3 of us, they asked all 3 of us, and we all said the same thing. We're like, no, we don't want to go back. If I go back, I'm dropping this food off. You have to find somebody else. And I still want my money. So finally they agreed. They said, okay, yeah, just go to the delivery and just wait till like 1:15. Okay, cool. So I get to the Alamo Dome, and the customer was not answering the phone all this time. Dlivrd couldn't get a hold of the customer. I couldn't get a hold of him. I get to the Alamo Dome. I don't remember the exact time, but it had to be like around like 12:45 now. I called the customer. Finally, the customer answers, and I said, hey, look, basically there's been a misunderstanding. I don't know what's going on with this order, but I'm here. I am at the Alamo Dome, and obviously you guys want us to deliver the food later, so we're keeping it warm. We're just gonna wait. Oh, we're not at the Alamo Dome. We're actually at the Embassy Suites by the airport. That's where you need to deliver it. Now, the Embassy Suites airport is about 10 miles, 9 to 10 miles from the Alamo Dome. So now I am like boiling right now, because this order that should have took about 40 minutes tops, we're close to 2 hours now, and just sitting there wasting time. So I called Dlivrd again. I let them know, and I let them know, like, hey, I explained the whole story, what I just told you, and I'm like, look, the pickup address was wrong. It took me 15 miles out of the way. Now the delivery address is wrong. It took me, another 12 miles out of the way. What's going on here? Like, why is this happening? Like, how is it so much confusion? And who's changing this stuff? Like, who's changing the location? Who's changing the pickup time? Because the drop-off time, I don't remember the exact time. I believe it was like 11:45 or something like that. Or it might have been 12 something. It was like 12 or 12:15. If I have it, I'll put it on the screen. But that was the original drop-off time. Who's changing it to, these different times? Like, what's going on here? I don't understand. So anyways, long story short, I don't want to be too long on this. The whole moral of this is that when you do gig apps, you're going to vent. You're going to be angry. You're going to get screwed over a lot. And unfortunately, they can get away with that. These gig companies they don't have to follow some of the labor laws that employees, W-2 employees have, protection. You can get screwed on your time. You can get screwed on your pay. And a lot of times they don't have to be fair. They can do stuff that doesn't make any sense. They can make you drive extra miles and not pay you extra. All that stuff is the risk you take. So I'm just sharing my experience, because you need to know that. You need to know that these experiences are going to happen to you, and it's going to make you very upset like it did me. But I kept my cool. What can you do? At a point, I was like, you know what? I'm about to just take this food back and somebody else could deliver it. But at the end of the day, I have to always take a deep breath, think about it, and say, you know what? Maybe this is not the customer's fault. I'm thinking in my mind, the customer's changing the times, but it could be their mess up. It could have been Freebird's. That's what it sounds like. Freebird's, because I talked to the manager there, it sounds like they messed up. They messed the order up. They didn't get it right. The times, all that stuff, and they're trying to fix it, and they're screwing us. We're the middleman. We're caught in the middle, and they want us to go back and forth and do all that, and they're not paying us extra. So I don't know how to fix that. Obviously, a lot of times it's a lack of communication, but Dlivrd, Easy Cater, all that, they have to have standards for the customer, the retail customer, and the customer that's ordering the food. There has to be rules and standards. You can't change the time, especially while they're doing the delivery, or at least you're gonna have to pay for it. Like all these changes and stuff, it's like, no, we can't do it. So anyways, I don't know. I just want to share that. I will share the other experience on another video, but it's all good. I ended up making, I made 102, I believe, for the first part of the order. It's supposed to be 98, it ended up being 102, and then they paid me an extra $15 for the pickup address being wrong, so I made 117. No extra money for going to the other address, the embassy, the correct address. Again, I don't know whose fault it was. I didn't blame the customer. I was upset. I was thinking it was the customer, but I don't know. At this point, I don't know what happened. I wish they would investigate stuff like that and try to fix those things, because it's a horrible experience for everyone. The store, me, the other drivers, and the customer. It just went horrible. Anyways, I'm still in a great mood. It's Sunday, I'm about to watch some football, and I cannot wait to update you guys with everything I am doing. I'm like 100% entrepreneur right now. I got so many things in the pot, and I love it. I love the challenge of this. I'm focused on working directly with customers and not through gig apps. It's time for my company to take off. So with that being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.